The Mission Impossible franchise has become synonymous with high-octane action, thrilling espionage, and incredible stunts being performed by one man, seemingly on an endless quest to one-up whatever insane thing he did in the previous movie, whether it be jumping from an airplane 25,000 feet in the air or literally breaking his ankle leaping from one building to another. Tom Cruise has proven his devotion to making one of the greatest action franchises of all time, and based on its box office and critical reception, it's fair to say he may have accomplished exactly that. But amidst all of these amazing stunts and action set pieces, there is one moment that stands out above the rest, a scene that is everything you want from a Mission Impossible film. It's dangerous, exhilarating, and breathtaking to witness. It's perfect. I'm, of course, talking about the Burj Khalifa sequence. So what is it about this scene that makes it so perfect? Why does this moment stand out in a franchise known for its stunt work and steadily increasing quality? Well, strap on your goggles and prepare for a ride as we dive into the perfect Mission Impossible scene. Some younger fans of the franchise may be surprised to learn that Mission Impossible originally began life as a television series that first aired in 1966 and ran for 7 seasons. During its run, it captivated audiences with its intricate plots, clever disguises, and daring stunts for the time in which it was made. The TV show followed the exploits of the Impossible Missions Force. The IMF was established as a top-secret government agency tasked with undertaking dangerous missions around the world. Led by team leader Jim Phelps, the IMF agents employed their expertise in areas of deception, technology, and combat to carry out their assignments. Each episode also featured a self-destructing tape which would detail the latest task, being followed up by the iconic line,
"The mission, Jim, should you decide to accept it."
The show's success paved the way for a big screen adaptation, which was released 30 years after the original show first premiered in 1996, and it was the Mission Impossible sequels that followed that truly propelled the franchise into the global action phenomenon that it is today. Legendary filmmaker Brian De Palma was chosen to helm the first Mission Impossible film, starring a fresh-faced Tom Cruise as IMF agent Ethan Hunt. The movie brought a fresh, more cerebral perspective to the franchise, while still delivering on the thrilling action sequences and intricate plots that the original TV show was known for. The film's signature set piece is a heist that takes place within the CIA headquarters, which sees Ethan suspended above a highly secured room. This scene has become an iconic piece of cinematic history due to the tension that it's able to convey. It is also one of the earliest examples of Cruise's commitment to performing his own stunts, thus setting the stage for the franchise's emphasis on practical effects and adrenaline-pumping action from that point on. The success of the first film paved the way for a series of sequels that attempted to push the boundaries of the action spy genre. Hong Kong action auteur John Woo took over directorial duties for the franchise's second installment, Mission Impossible 2. The follow-up, released in 2000, infused with Woo's signature methods of stylized action and slow-motion sequences. While the film received mixed reviews, it continued to showcase Cruise's dedication to delivering exhilarating stunts via a high-octane free solo mountain climb at the beginning of the film and a life-threatening knife stunt during the movie's climactic fight. Mr. Mystery Box himself, J.J. Abrams, took over as director for Mission Impossible 3, which was released in 2006. He brought to the franchise his trademark blend of high-stakes action and character-driven storytelling. This installment delved deeper into Ethan Hunt's personal life, introducing his wife Julia, played by Michelle Monaghan. This entry also provided what is arguably the franchise's most formidable antagonist, portrayed by the late, great Philip Seymour Hoffman. The film managed to strike a balance between explosive set pieces and emotional depth, earning critical acclaim and reigniting the franchise's momentum. While subsequent entries in the series have continued to raise the bar for action filmmaking by including jaw-dropping set pieces, such as Tom Cruise clinging onto an airplane during takeoff or flying a helicopter through treacherous terrain at high speeds, there are so many reasons why the Burj Khalifa sequence in Ghost Protocol can be considered a perfect scene, including its combination of practical effects, intense stunts, intricate construction, and solid delivery of unparalleled spectacle. It is arguably perfect. It's so tightly constructed, well-paced, and intricately written that it could act as its own suspenseful short film. It showcases Cruise's unwavering commitment to performing death-defying feats in order to deliver high-octane action and heart-pounding suspense. The Mission Impossible franchise is primarily known for two things. One is its remarkable ability to reinvent itself with each installment, simultaneously maintaining the core elements that made the series iconic, while embracing each director's different creative vision respectively, resulting in each film having a distinct tone and filmmaking style. The other thing that has has ensured the franchise's longevity and continued relevance in the ever-changing landscape of action cinema is its continued goal of pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the realm of action movies. Ghost Protocol delivers on both of these fronts, and the literal towering spectacle that is the Burj Khalifa moment highlights that. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, and it serves as the awe-inspiring backdrop for this extraordinary action sequence. The scene opens with a dizzying shot, showcasing the monumental presence and vertigo-inducing heights of the skyscraper that our protagonist must conquer, thus causing this architectural marvel to become an integral character within the scene. Director Brad Bird astutely capitalizes on the building's grandeur to amplify the tension and maximize the thrill of the sequence. Our heroes enter the building and begin setting up in the room they will be operating the mission from, as Jeremy Renner's character lets the audience know how long they have to pull off this mission: 34 minutes. Simon Pegg's character then introduces the problem that the team is going to have to overcome due to them having cut ties with the agency. It is then decided that Ethan is going to be the one to perform the daring stunt of scaling the outside of the building. He immediately begins sizing up the task at hand, before a sticky MacGuffin is cleverly introduced. The window of the room that the characters are in is then removed, and Benji grimaces at the sheer distance between them and the ground, reiterating to the audience just how massive of an undertaking this is. Benji then explains how the gear that Ethan will be using works. This is a smart way to quickly establish the stakes at hand and the visual cues to look out for. We're then given another update on the time constraint. 26 minutes are all that are left for Ethan to pull off this insane task. Without further delay, he begins walking toward the open window frame, and the well-implemented sound design allows the audience to hear the whooshing of the desert wind as it fills Ethan's ears. The cinematography then takes center stage as we're treated to a vertigo-inducing shot showing the deadly drop that awaits Ethan if he's not careful. He steps outside and tests the gloves on the window's exterior. With one terrifying leap, Ethan's feet leave the solid ground, and he's purely being held on by his adhesive gloves. He begins making his way up, before the team collectively sees that a sandstorm coming from the desert outskirts is quickly approaching Dubai, further adding to the urgency of the situation. The essence of a great action scene lies in its ability to generate suspense, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. The Burj Khalifa sequence accomplishes this masterfully. Tom Cruise, known for his fearless dedication to performing his own stunts, pushes the boundaries of what is physically possible once again, as he hangs precariously outside the building, defying gravity and showcasing genuine fearlessness. The scene showcases meticulous choreography that adds a layer of complexity to the action. Every move, every step, and every interaction between characters is carefully orchestrated to maximize tension and excitement. The precise choreography not only enhances the believability of the scene, but also allows us to suspend disbelief, fully engrossed in the high-stakes drama unfolding before our eyes. The choreography acts as a dance of danger, captivating our attention as we witness the characters' strategic maneuvers and narrow escapes. A feeling of true peril is then introduced into the scene when one of Ethan's gloves malfunctions. Instead of showing the steady blue, which was earlier established to represent glue, it flashes up a deadly red, signifying dead. Ethan then decides to cut his losses. He removes the broken glove and casts it to the wind, watching as it spirals to the ground below. Ethan then announces that he has reached the desired floor and begins using a heated cutting tool on the glass window. The tool then malfunctions and sparks, causing Ethan to almost fall to his death. Thinking quickly, he manages to bash his gloved hand on a glass panel, causing him to violently slam against it. Another update on the time left is given before Ethan states that the countdown is not helping. Once he climbs back up to the server level, having lost his cutting tool, he must use his body weight to smash through the glass panel and gain access to the room. As he does this, his one good glove is also damaged and flashes red, leaving him with reduced options to descend back down the building. After Ethan does what he needs to do inside the server room, he realizes that he only has one real option of getting back down to where he needs to be. Without hesitation, he throws a cord outside, attaches himself, and leaps, running down the outside of the skyscraper toward the ground. It is only then that he realizes that the cord is not long enough to reach the operating room. As the iconic theme song kicks in, he begins running horizontally along the windows, before leaping off and using the cord to carry his momentum back to the room containing the rest of the team. He soars through the air before smacking his head off of the top of the window frame and falling backwards, before his colleagues catch him and pull him back inside to safety. In a great moment of comic relief, Benji then returns to the room proclaiming that he just had a close call, unbeknownst that Ethan just faced a near-death experience. While the Burj Khalifa Khalifa scene is undeniably thrilling. It serves a deeper purpose in terms of character development. As Ethan Hunt hangs on the edge of the building, we witness not only his physical prowess, but also his vulnerability, determination, and unwavering commitment to the mission. This pivotal moment reveals the strength of his character and his unyielding dedication to protecting others. The emotional stakes elevate our investment in the scene, transforming it from a mere spectacle to a narrative-driven moment of growth and resilience. The visual splendor of it all is utterly breathtaking. The cinematography, coupled with impressive visual effects, seamlessly blends reality and CGI to create a visually stunning experience. The wide shots capturing the vastness of the building and the dizzying heights are juxtaposed with intense close-ups, effectively conveying the emotional and physical struggles faced by the characters. The use of lighting and camera angles further amplifies the tension, leaving viewers in awe at the sheer visual grandeur of the scene. A perfect action scene not only engages our eyes, but also envelops us in a world of sound. The Burj Khalifa sequence excels in this aspect, utilizing sound design to enhance the overall impact. The roaring wind, the creaking of metal, the echoing silence, and the pounding heartbeat all contribute to the immersive nature of the scene. The skillful integration of sound elements heightens our senses, intensifying the thrill and making the experience all the more visceral. Amidst the breathtaking action and technical prowess, it's important to recognize the human element that makes this moment truly exceptional. The vulnerability, determination, and raw emotions exhibited by the characters resonate with us on a fundamental level. By infusing the scene with relatable human qualities, it becomes more than just a display of physical feats. It becomes a testament to the indomitable spirit of human courage and resilience. As Ethan navigates the treacherous heights, we're reminded of our own capacity to overcome challenges and face our fears head-on. A well-executed action sequence requires not only exceptional performances, but also skillful editing and pacing. All are on full display here, maintaining a relentless pace, never allowing the audience a moment to catch their breath. The expertly crafted editing choices ensure that every shot and every cut serves a purpose, propelling the scene forward and building tension with surgical precision. The seamless blending of action, suspense, and character beats keeps us fully engaged from start to finish. By immersing the audience in a heart-stopping experience that transcends the screen, this sequence showcases the power of cinema to evoke awe, excitement, and a profound appreciation for the craft of filmmaking. All of this comes together to make the Burj Khalifa scene in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol a perfect action sequence. But what do you think? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to leave a comment below letting us know. And until next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do, like driving a motorcycle off a cliff.
And if you like the work FandomWire is doing, be sure to visit our affiliate link at Humble, where you can purchase and play games for a great low price while supporting us and allowing us to make more quality content like this. Until next time, thanks for watching.